her through the mud. During the infamous 90s clone saga, MJ became pregnant with Peter's child. They named the baby May, but she was reportedly stillborn. However, later lore heavily implied the baby was actually stolen by Norman Osborn and might still be alive. This storyline was never fully resolved. It remains one of the most controversial loose threads in Spider-Man history. Fans are still arguing about it today, and we absolutely cannot skip 2007's One More Day. Written by J. Michael Straczynski, Peter and MJ made a literal deal with Mephisto, Marvel's devil figure. They traded their entire marriage to save Aunt May's life. Mephisto specifically wanted their love because it was so pure. It actually caused him physical pain. Their marriage was erased from existence, making it one of the most controversial stories in Marvel history. Right before the reset, MJ whispered something to Mephisto that was kept secret for years. It was eventually revealed she asked that Peter never know what they lost. Tragic, wild work. Now let's cross the aisle and talk about Gwen Stacy. Debuting in Amazing Spider-Man number 31, Gwen wasn't just a side character. Stan Lee himself considered her the true love of Peter's life. She was specifically designed to be the girl Peter ended up with. MJ was meant to stay in the background. The fact that Gwen died and MJ took over was never the original plan at all. Gwen was an absolute intellectual heavyweight. Established as a biochemistry student, she was one of the top academic minds at Empire State University. In those early comics, she and Peter were true peers. They bonded over science in a way that was genuinely rare for romantic relationships in comics at the time. She wasn't written as decoration, she was his equal. But their story is heavily defined by heartbreak. In Amazing Spider-Man number 90, her father, Captain George Stacy, died saving a child during a battle between Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus. With his dying breath, he revealed to Peter that he knew his secret identity all along, and he asked Peter to take care of Gwen. This hits incredibly hard because her father trusted Spider-Man completely, but Gwen herself never got that closure or knowledge before she died. And that brings us to Amazing Spider-Man numbers 121 and 122. The night Gwen Stacy died, Norman Osborn kidnapped her and threw her off the George Washington Bridge. Spider-Man shot a web to catch her, but the sudden snap of the web catching her body is what actually ended her life. The whiplash broke her neck. The comic brutally showed a snap sound effect right next to her on the page. This destroyed Peter psychologically. Historians consider it the exact moment superhero comics lost their innocence, officially ending the Silver Age. Unfortunately, later writers tried to casually ruin her legacy. In 2000